Enter 2006. Pluto has been diagnosed with dwarfism, and the Nintendo Wii was the newest Nintendo system. The controller had a significant downgrade in buttons. No longer is the C-stick or any stick, only giving basically a longer NES controller. What is this? A necktie? Yet so many Wii games have become classics, like Hello Kitty Go Racing. But the game that I think exemplified the Wii's limitations and best features is Skyward Sword. Now by 2008, Nintendo unveiled that a new Zelda was coming to the Wii. At first there was general hype for this game, but then they unveiled that there were motion controls. And then E3 happened. After E3, many Zelda fans were in dismay, positively sure that Skyward Sword would be a flop. Sometimes motion controls can enhance the illusion of gameplay, but most of the time...
Where'd that come from? That's the Teddy. How do you lose a controller? Lose it. She took off the wrist strap!
Skyward Sword is by far the most cinematic out of all of the Zelda games, even Breath of the Wild. As in Breath of the Wild, you may be looking for a flower or an acorn on a relaxing forest. In Skyward Sword, you're flying on a 10-foot bird while finding a ghost ship with a time crystal and a pirate robot while fighting another pirate robot. This game's linear structure leads to these fantastical events back to back in these fun dungeons. Yet the game is bogged down by a few aging game design flaws. The game starts with this long opening sequence. While it teaches you the basics of the game, it is a slog to get through. I was so used to mashing A, I skipped the flying tutorial and I ran into a few problems. But then the weirdest thing happens. The game gets good. A mysterious T-posing character leads you to an ominous room, the sword beckoning you. And then Link decided it was Just Dance 2021. You go from the sword's ominous presence to a bazaar with a screaming Luigi and a scary baby Morshu. You got this guy, the creepy enthusiastic item salesman, who gets depressed when you don't buy an item. Looks like happiness is not in stock. You've got the mechanic guy with the best bazaar theme. Now in this game, exploration takes a backseat to narrative and awe. Now where I would normally say, yeah, exploration is important, there is a monster on a sky whale. This rendition of the Zelda story is more fleshed out and personal than any other Zelda I've experienced. By the end of the game, I cared about Groose. The most divisive part about this game are the controls. Now personally, I liked the motion controls. The motion controls are implemented in a fun way. Take this enemy for example. You have to cut up his shield in 8 pieces before beating him. Now a lot of the time the Wiimote would start to get off center and then things would get really wonky. And when that happened, it looked like this. Come on. No! Wait. It's not. Come on. Okay. Almost got him. At this time, Nintendo was returning to more linear gaming experiences. This is seen with New Super Mario Bros., Mario Galaxy, and Metroid Other M. And I believe this helps in this game's favor. The gameplay and game style evolves with the player. At first you only start with a sword, and then you figure out how to use your sword, and you're introduced to a new item to solve another puzzle, and another puzzle, and another puzzle. The puzzle design is also similar. For instance, this sand area in the Nehru Desert. At first you don't know what to do, so you try running across the sand, no use. Then you try parkouring across. Then you wander halfway across the map. Then you try killing the snail guy. Oh, you were supposed to stand on the corpse. You see, Miyamoto just got a raise. Scenarios like this spread throughout the dungeons, although a few of these small puzzles are complete garbage. I've ran through this section 80 times looking for a key. What? There's a tiny hole in the dark area that you were supposed to walk in? I didn't even know Link could crawl through stuff. This is a design problem that Zelda games have had from the beginning. What tree? I've used 8 bombs. This is why I don't play Metroid. What? Don't kill me! Don't kill me! I want to live! I want to live! I've got so much to see! Oh no. No! It's been 20 seconds. My main gripe with this game is its lack of locations. There's a forest, desert, and volcano. While I do think they were able to push these areas to the limit, finding creative ways to retool them, the lack of scenery change and variety in characters made the areas seem less lived in and interconnected. Yet Skyloft is the textbook example of a hub world done right, chocked full of great characters and side quests. There's one time I gave a toilet ghost my roommate's love letter. I'm just gonna leave. I just wish there was more of this within the rest of the environments. Oh, the bosses. After these long dungeons and puzzles, the real fun of this game comes with its amazing bosses. You've got this robot guy, and oh man, then you got this guy. But then of course you got Mr. Graham Cracker. What are you doing with my sword, Meryl Streep? This character turns the leading motion control mechanic back onto you, as you have to figure out a way of attacking him while he predicts your sword moves. This is one of the many fun and amazing boss fights within this game. This is the first Zelda and Link in the series timeline, and the team handles this story with this sort of large grandeur, almost like a Homer epic. This is further pushed by the brilliant score composed for this game. Take a listen. The music pushes the player forward through this amazing journey, letting the player be overcome in intense emotions and then somber ones. At the heart of this game is a touching story with both silly and fantastical elements that results in a finale that is truly astounding. I give Skyward Sword a 4 out of 5. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Wait. No! 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 This is safe, right? No! Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh. What? Darn. Gotta do it again, man. I gotta do it again. I need that shield. Oh! Alright, this time is the last time. I make all the rupees on this one, baby. I know I am. Okay, let's go. Okay, huh? Yep. Okay. 0 out of 10.